Hello, fellow star stuff. Hello, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hello, Black Blue. I see you in the chat. I hope you're doing well. We are back with some more. If I can remember where game screen is. There we go. Here. We are back with some more The 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Last time was not too long ago, but I'll give a recap anyway. It was basically we're trying to recruit Tsubasa and Gaku to join the cause, essentially, before Hideko does something irrational. And more important than that, Side is still missing. Side is still missing. I can't believe it. Also, thank you for the 10 stream streak. The streak isn't dead. It will never die. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes. So, most important than anything, Side is not back, and that's kind of concerning to me. But okay, I don't know what's happening. I think the only theory I can cling on to right now is legitimately that he's out like recruiting more students because the first batch was. Half of the first batch essentially said, yeah, we don't really want to fight. And he was like, ah, shoot. Shoot. So he went out and he went to recruit more students. That's the only thing that I can really think of. Anything else in particular? I mean, we've already done everything we need to do for Tsubasa. So we're just going outside to get Gaku's stuff for his present, which is going to be a sewing kit. And then afterwards, presumably by day 16, the invaders will attack again, and then Tsubasa and Gaku will join the fight. So right now, we're still on guardrails, I'd say, for the story, and we're still pretty... what's the word? It's still pretty set up, right? It's doing some more setup work and some more groundwork, I guess, rather than anything like big and exciting like, whoa, oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's crazy. What about the moon, Takumi? What were you gonna say about the moon? Yeah, but right now that's where we're at with the story. So I think that's about it that we have to say. Let me go over and tab into the game, and let's continue by talking to Darami. Darami, what were you saying? Oh yeah, the scalpels. Yeah, yeah, very cool. Let me move this here and then begin exploration. Yes. If nothing else, in any other context where I'm like not streaming, I feel like exploration would be kind of a chill thing. You could like throw on a YouTube video in the background and just kind of listen to it as you're doing exploration stuff. I was listening the other day to like a Danganronpa video. Someone was doing like a recap on Danganronpa, essentially. It's like the first part, the first half of the trials 1 through 3. So that would be like the perfect thing to listen to while going through this. But for streaming purposes, and also just like general, like I want to be invested right now in the gameplay, it's like this is all right. It's okay, take me to that hospital, Darami. Okay, but don't get mad at me if I get lost. All right, it's all the way over there. I think we should go to the right, I think. Because if we do that, we might be able to avoid a boss battle, which is good. Which is what I want to do. Let's do 2 here. 1, 2. You find an old factory. The machines all seem to be broken. Dismantled machines? Ow. Well, that accomplished nothing. Great, awesome. Let's go over here. Over here again. And 6 probably is good. Here. You find the claw machine still works. Want to give it a try? Play the game. Invader plushie.
This looks good.
Okay. Isn't that just like a regular gift? I don't know. Maybe it has to be turned into something. Okay, 2. You find a strange device. Whack it. Alright. Fair enough. I want to go over to that chest over there. Can I do that? Let's pick the lock. Nothing happened. Great. Awesome. Can I... If I use this, can I... Okay, I still can do that. And then we'll reset. Where do I want to go? Probably back. Just anything to avoid fights. Anything to avoid the fights right now. Because I assume I'm going to do one later in the stream. You explore an abandoned building. Look for the circuit breaker. Got a cable. Cool.
This looks good.
And look into the trunk. Scrap parts.
Oh, nice.
The ground starts shaking. Run out of the building. I think I hid inside under a table last time, so. I guess it also requires some memorization about, like, this will do this thing, and that other thing will do that other thing. So. My volume equalizer is finally working again. Oh, did FFZ... I feel like FFZ sometimes, every so often, and it's to be expected with, like, the nature of, like, constantly updating Twitch, but sometimes it just, like, it's gone. It's like, oh, okay, it's gone. I guess I don't have that anymore. And you have to, like, wait a few days before it actually starts working again. Let me... Alright, we got everything we need. Yeah, I guess there was an update that fixed it. Yeah, that's good. I know for like the longest time for Firefox, I guess it wasn't really working. So like I had to what do you call it when you like instead of downloading it from the actual I guess Firefox add-on store, I had to go to the website, then download it, then get like it's like Tamper Monkey and then like download it that way, and I was like, oh my gosh, because I couldn't deal with like not being able to have like the equalizer and stuff like that for certain streams. All right, I got all the materials. Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing arrow gaze. Yes, Tatami, we know. We know. All right, decent enough exploration. Decent enough. Direct download, basically like that, or using the install script if you use Tamper Monkey. Yeah, that's what it would be then. That's what it would be, the install scripts. It's not my scene. It's not my scene. I don't really do a lot of stuff like that, but it's simple enough. So, all right, let's make the sewing kit.
Aha!
Yes, the sewing kit's done. Yes, blank is done. That's gonna be his generic phrase. I see. I immediately headed to Gaku's room with the newly made gift. Still impressed. You could clean up at any point, my guy. You know, like, I can even help you. I can even help you. I feel like this is a matter of great concern. It doesn't matter how many times you come over. I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is with a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use this sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you can just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Alright, I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yes, that's a pretty good reaction. I can tell Gaku's expression is softening. Alright, now to guilt trip him. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type. No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. Literally the peak of girl. Girl, you live like this? It is that. It's like, oh gosh. This is terrifying. More like a gift. More like a gift, so I can get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Now for our minigame? Yeah, now for our minigame with weird colors. Very weird colors. Why won't I fight? Isn't it obvious? It's because I'm freaking terrified.
I get dragged to this completely insane place.
You're such a chicken.
And then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga. Yeah, no way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me.
You can make bank if you fight. That is true. We did learn that. Perfect. Ooh. You can even get perfects.
If you fight, you can make money.
What? Make money? According to Hiroko, every invader you bag nets a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash. No freaking way. So you're saying this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. It's working. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in the coming battles, but Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money? Yeah, I do. Real bad. You have any idea how long I've been broke? I'll gladly risk my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout. Then... What if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders? Then all those bastards in the Tokyo residential complex would be saved too. Huh? Isn't that a good thing? Okay, so he hates it there? No way, it's not fair. Or is he talking about like general outside the orphanage of just like general society? Not fair? I told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how many times I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never even gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Fair? Now's not the time to be thinking about fair. Shut up! You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you. That is true. You did have a very amazing home life, as we were shown in the beginning. I feel like this is the first time that I've heard Gaku especially, like, speaking extensively. This is like, we haven't really heard some of the voice actors really speak, honestly, outside of the main few. But it's a perfect encapsulate, like, it's a good performance. It's a perfect encapsulation of what I think this character would sound like. It's very good. For all his good points and his bad points, but it's pretty good. Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'll never agree to join us until that hatred is addressed. Hey! Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if I could find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex?
Truly the most petty character in the roster. It is true. It is true. All his negative sides and his good sides too. You know, like the 1.5 of them.
Until I was about to collapse.
Sounds like you've had it hard.
To my name. It all went to running the group home.
I want to help you. I want to try this one. Oh, that was bad. Okay.
Well, I want to help you.
Shut up! I don't need your help. If you feel sorry for me, then give me money. After that, you can bring me a rich girl with huge knock. Okay, back to his bad points. It seems like a pretty shallow empathy only has the opposite effects. Okay, so dig deep. It's probably gonna be the first one then.
You want to know how many jobs I was
well, that sounds.
Down back
the first one sounds slightly shallow as well.
I was working 24/7.
Sounds like you've had it hard.
365 days a year.
Maybe I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna try and wait.
Day until I was about to collapse, and I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never.
You were running the group home? I want to help you. No.
Isn't that messed up? So
I feel like that's.
I asked adults for help.
This is it.
To show some love to our home, but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my
Not all
face.
politicians are bad.
No way I'm gonna
Not
help
all of
any
them. I'm sure he's not going to want to hear
die.
this.
I will never, ever, ever
save your siblings. There we go.
Save your siblings.
Okay, I feel like that one there was like a break, right? There was a break between giving you choices and options. So I feel like I was able to really listen to what he was actually saying, which is, you know, like a pretty interesting backstory, right? I feel like I wasn't able to do that for Tsubasa though. Tsubasa was like, you're getting used to the tutorial and it's just like, yeah, just get through it. Just get through it. It was pretty standard. So there is that, but I feel like I'm hearing more of what Gaku has to say, which is good. That was probably my biggest complaint last time. Save your siblings. My siblings. Takemaru told me. You're the oldest in the group home, and you have a lot of foster siblings. If the complex gets destroyed, they'll all die. You're fine with letting the invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku fell silent. He seemed rattled. As much as it seems he hates the complex at large, there's no way he'd just abandon his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. No, I'm still not fighting. What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed? They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. It just ticks me off. They freaking use me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats can go die. Die, 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 die!
I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
Okay, well, losing points slightly. Losing points by a lot. Even more. What's wrong with this guy, really? I get his anger towards the Tokyo residential complex, but why his family as well? They went through the same hardships. I mean, he did say that, like, they were, you know, they were getting, like, they were destroying his clothes and all different stuff. So it's certainly not been a good experience for him, especially as a teenager. Like, this is not the place. It's like, this is my clothes, I love sewing. It's like, I always have to constantly do stuff because you guys are constantly ruining my clothes. So there is that. Gaku, why are you so angry about your family? Would you mind telling me? I need to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. I decide to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me
That's
once.
just how kids are.
They just complained about
I mean,
how there was
yeah,
never
that's
enough
what
food or
I would say, but
snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times.
You sound like
I'd
a
stay
you
up
sound
all
like a
night
mom.
just to sew for them.
Takumi,
There's
really
no
rethink all your
parasites that
intrusive
drained me
thoughts
of my
here,
time
buddy.
and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe even moved out on my own. Give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die, die,
Enough
die,
already.
Die, die, you stupid brats!
Oh, that was bad. I thought maybe the good thing to do there was maybe to lay down the law and be like, hey, wait a minute, yo, calm down here. This is why I don't get him. He's just an asshole for no reason. Yeah, it is kind of like, well, you're definitely misguided in your thoughts. It's like you're definitely kind of wrong. That's just how children are. But I'll be interested in how this kind of ends, because like I feel like I'm learning a lot about his character that I didn't know before. Not until society gives me what I'm owed. I turned into such a piece of trash because society sucks. It's all society's fault, not mine. There's nothing I can say to Gaku when he gets like this. I need to do something to get him to express what he's really feeling. Okay, tell me how you really feel, essentially.
The reason I was holding down every I'm the one, and despite all that, they just complained. They treated, if anything, I must have mended their clothes without their lip. If it weren't, I could have. Damn it! Just die, 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 die! The invaders can kill every last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Do you really feel that way, or? Oh, the correct response was to say nothing. Okay, that's cool. That's neat. Okay. Like, I get why he's angry, but it takes things way out of proportion. Yeah, he's definitely not in a... And I mean, to be fair, if you're Gaku, POV, you're Gaku and working 17 jobs and, like, living in a group home and not having probably the best mental health support, and also angry at society and the world, it's like, yeah, it makes sense. Doesn't change the fact that it's like you're kind of an asshole. you're kind of not a great person. But I mean, I think I'm starting to understand like why he might be the way that he is. He's still probably gonna be immediately annoying to me as soon as we leave this conversation, though. He's probably still gonna be the exact same. But damn it, die! They can all die. They all deserve to die. They should all just die. Do you really feel like that? But then why? Why is it that when I imagine them being killed...
I start crying!
Okay, there we go. He's so whiny, okay. It's because you don't want them to die. Not really. But if I think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. You want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Damn it, my life sucks! Was I a panty thief in my previous life? 95%, we're almost there. Okay.
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
I took a step closer to him and stared right into his eyes.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you. Like me, for the ones waiting for you at the group home.
Just fight for your family.
Just fight for your family.
The way he said it was like, just fight for your family. Stop being a little bitch, Gaku. That's the way. Some of I don't want to. Hold on. We'll complete this and then I'll say my thoughts on it. I don't want to talk too much about the English dub for this game because I am aware that it gets a lot of hate, and I don't see why. There's definitely some misdirection, but I don't think anyone here is miscast, and I like most of the performances. To the point, some of Takumi's line reads are perhaps a little funny, and I don't know if it's intentional because I don't really understand his character. I think the only line read of Takumi's that was, everyone's allowed to have a different read on the character, and just because it's not like the traditional, oh boy, I'm a protagonist, yippee, wahoo, it's not Makoto, doesn't mean that it's necessarily bad, is kind of my thoughts on it. However, of course, you're free to disagree and, you know, not agree with my opinions at all and be like, it just wasn't really for me. I prefer the Japanese. That's also fair and valid. The only line read I think that was actively bad from Takumi was like, there was one line read where we were in battle and Hideko says something and Takumi like shows up and is like, I can't believe how strong you are, Hideko. And he says, can you count all the monsters that Hideko has killed? 1, 2, like that was the line read on that, like children's educational content. It was like, okay. I'm not sure that really fits the context of the scene. But again, I don't think anyone here is miscast. I quite like Takumi's performance, but it does, perhaps, and I don't know the specifics of it, but it's like perhaps there's a bit of a misdirection sometimes. This is a very expansive game, so there's a lot to account for. So there's also that. I don't mind the writing. I think it's actually done very well. Like, I hate Gaku, and I get the feeling that he's meant to be hated, so it succeeds in that. Writing-wise, I think that the Gaku backstory makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, and I actually really like this. Whereas Tsubasa was really just like, I mean, it's fine. I guess it's fine. It's not anything kind of special. It was just like talking a lot about vomit for a really long time. But this one was more like deep-seated, like, hey, I started from a lower place in society, and like everything just kind of sucks. And it's like, you get it. You get how someone would end up like this. So I don't mind the writing either. I think I would agree with you there, Black Blue, where it's like, it's actually pretty well done. I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know. My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? They just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them even now? Never heard the expression busting my hump. They could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life I had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. But still, I just can't abandon them. They're family. We might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got, you know? Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think this all through. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little better about myself now. Aw. Day 15. Are we all going to die? Who's to say? Who knows? We haven't heard from Sire's morning announcement in forever. Yay!
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine!
I can't believe they skipped 2 days, 2 or 3 days in between. I can't believe they did that. What the heck? He gets a little bit of sympathy with his backstory, but he's still unnecessarily petty, which makes him more realistic than a general fictional character. Yeah, that's what I would say. There's a lot of people like this in real life, right? I think, where maybe not necessarily the whole like orphan backstory, which gives it more credence in his case, but the idea of just like, my lot in life is not great, and they're right. They're probably right. It's like, my lot in life is not great, but being really, really bitter about it, and it kind of like consumes their whole personality because they don't have the resources to sort of deal with that, whether that's therapy or like whatever else that might be. So definitely he's more realistic, I would say. Still not likable, but definitely more realistic, and I can appreciate his characterization.
Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
Yay, he said the thing.
Prepare
All
to
right.
Be ready to give your lot.
The announcement played like usual, and I got out of bed, feeling like it would be just another morning. But then... who could that be? It better not be Dotomi again. It better not be friggin' Dotomi. We have not seen that ghost in like forever. That ghost that we saw one night when we looked at the moon or whatever. I opened up the door and welcomed my guest inside. Friggin' Dotomi. Friggin' Dotomi. Alright, hi. Did you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make. There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding. You've been Dotomi'd. Dotomi, you must be so freaking bored. You must be so bored. And to be fair, I kind of get it. I miss Sire. What's he up to? I get it.
Hey!
Yeah, sure, you got me. Do you want something, or did you need to come here to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Hiroko sent me on important business. Mistress Hiroko? She wants you and me and Takemaru and Eito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means right the F now, mister. Anyway, now you know. I have to go tell the others. Mistress Hiroko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently. Dotomi bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Hiroko wants to discuss that test she mentioned. Well, only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Yeah, like he's a normal dude that was thrown into the plot of an anime game, and now we get to see how an average person deals with extraordinary circumstances. I can see that. Yeah, and I would agree with that. Oh, our dear friends, you two. I don't remember your names. You, my dear friends are here. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. We're back.
Huh?
Back? Where'd you go? We were out gathering herbs and grasses. We're pretty good at figuring out which ones are edible. There's been times in our lives when we had to learn the hard way. Oh, really? You were outside, but not activating your anima. Okay, I guess the wall of fire... I thought the wall of fire was pretty close, but I guess it's a lot farther than I thought. You can still go outside and not enter the wall of flames, which I'm pretty sure you need anima to do. So, we're pretty good. Yes, that. I can't believe we're back to eating grass to survive. This outside world really is something. We found plants I've never even seen before. Don't overdo it or eat anything that could be poisonous, okay? There's no need to worry, Mr. Outsky. Oh, Mr. Outsky has been sneaking us bread on the side. He's been such a considerate friend, unlike a certain someone I could mention. Okay, that's good. Thank you. It's Eito, right? It's I'm pretty sure it's Eito. Well, excuse me. And excuse us, me must be going. This wild grass salad isn't going to eat itself. Oh gosh. He's very delulu. Goodbye. Bye, buddy. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. It must suck. Okay, just the cafeteria then. How could you forget their names? You were the one who pointed out the pun in their names last time. I did do that. The ridiculous pun. I'm sure it's not written with like the same kanji for like the actual word itself. It's written differently, but that's definitely the phonetic pun of their names, which is wild. It's definitely wild. You're all here. Why are you panting like a dog? You bet we are! I gathered them all up, just like you told me. I can see that. You did an admirable job, Doremi. Mistress praise me! Did something happen between those two? I don't care. Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want to report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters? So this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have a day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see. That's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course, but we can deal with the holdouts later. Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anyone who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute, it took a while, but we've made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can... I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally. You really think abandoning those people is gonna make it any easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also the chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim, blah blah blah. Those chances are slim! It's not the way to risk! If I can say words! Takumi, I don't know what you just fucking said. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risk we've taken and the sacrifices we've made up until now completely meaningless. If you have to spend time worrying about the others, I'd prefer if you spend it training to use your anima more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we'll all have to be prepared to give our lives. I don't know about... Okay, surely this is the necessary catalyst we need to push back a little bit. Just be like, no, let me work with them. As usual, I feel like definitely the hardest person to convince of those 5 would be would be Shoma. Shoma's got some serious issues. That is like, we had a little nice heart-to-heart therapy session there with Gaku, but I don't know if it's possible to do the same thing with Shoma. Shoma's got a lot going on. As usual, Hiriko left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options. I feel like the only thing you could really hone in on is the fact that he really loves his dog. That's the only thing you can hone in on for him. Such an ice queen. How could anybody not stand that? Tatumi. Okay, we know that you're not entirely straight. That's okay. That's okay, buddy. Welcome to the team. Something she said just now bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean? Yes, but never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys.
Hey.
I'll talk to them one last time. It may not do any good, but it's worth a try. You have to do something or it'll all be over for them tomorrow. You're right. We can't possibly abandon our friends to such cruel fate. I won't let Hiriko force them out either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. You can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just don't work like that. Okay, cool. Takemaru will step in. That's good. And if Takemaru can't do anything, then yeah, then we're kind of in a bind. We can't really do anything. But let's at least try. I never expected Takemaru to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. Tatumi very much, I mean, it's intentional, but she very much reminds me of Ibuki from Danganronpa 2. And Ibuki was also not entirely straight either, but that's neither, I guess that's the parallel between those characters. In addition to their insane aesthetic. In addition to their insane aesthetic and interesting out there dialogue, let's put it that way. In the back of my mind, I've been hoping really, that Hiriko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. I could see now how foolish I'd been thinking that. Even if I managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's minds, Shoma and the twins will still have to leave. I can't let that happen. I have to try to talk to one of them, try and talk to them one last time. There we go. Eventually. Got there eventually. I should talk to Shoma, Ima, and Kako before it's too late. Where are those people? Are they back there? Yeah. Alright, Shoma and Kako and Ima. Alright. Let's talk to Shoma, I guess. This is Shoma's room. I wonder if he's in. I rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually, the door slowly opened. How have you been living? Have you still been eating? Oh, I guess, friggin' Eito has been also giving you food. Let me take a sip of water here. Hold on. All right. Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start here. Hey, Shoma, that deadline Hiriko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know? Are you sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she really is going to throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll be thrown out like the trash I am. You don't really want that though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically the foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. That was highlighted. I may as well accept my fate. Staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Oh, so they can get beyond like the wall of fire, I guess. Oh, wait. I guess that's what happened with Eito. I wasn't really aware of that, but Eito at that point wasn't using his hemo anima. and then went outside far beyond the wall of fire and then got injured, and that's why we brought him back. And when he woke up, he decided to use his hemo anima. That's what happened. Okay. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now, so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up here with someone like me. Shoma bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back into the darkness of his room. I'd be so curious about what your room looks like. Is there just, like, there's not even a bed? Like, there's just nothing in there? It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. Alright, Kako. This is Kako's room. Maybe she's more willing to listen to me today. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a little while, the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. Brother dearest, Oh, it's you, Takumi. Has he been showing up to your door every second of the day? Oh man, that's rough, buddy. I feel so bad for you. Oh, it's you, Takumi. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight, and I think he's full of shit. I think he's full of shit, honestly. I think you should just do whatever your heart wants. If you want to fight, go out there and fight. Because I feel like from the very beginning, this is what I mean by, I was kind of surprised by, like, saying Gaku and Tsubasa are the easiest to convince. Because to me, Kako feels like the easiest to convince. It feels like from day one, she's always wanted to, like, help and fight. But Ima is just kind of in the way, I guess. Just like he said, there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. I wouldn't take what he says at face value. I wouldn't do it. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. I don't care. My name's Takumi and I don't care. Okay, but let's put Ima and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? Was it really that hard of a question? I don't really know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. Alright, I guess that's that then. Thank you for coming. Kako bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time.
Hey!
That's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. Huh. Alright, Ima, this is all your fault. This is all your fault. This is Ima's room. Let's see if he's around. Let me also take another sip of water. All right. I rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ima, please. At least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to do, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed, thanks to the plan I've come up with. Oh, right. You mentioned before that you had your plan, you had a plan of your own. It's simple enough. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hiriko is going to allow that. But I mean, technically, Takemaru did say, is like, if it comes down to it, I will fight. And I feel like everyone here would fight. Fight against her, I mean. That's the problem my strategy aims to address.
Hey!
And what is this strategy exactly? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. Ima waved me goodbye and closed the door, his easy smile devoid of any fear or anxiety. I feel like I gave Ima a really good voice for him. I feel like I gave him a really good voice. He seems so confident. I hope his secret plan this secret plan of his isn't anything violent. I've talked to all 3 of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. I've done what I can now. I guess I'll go back to my room. I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. If those 3 really are kicked out tomorrow, what will happen to them? Is there anything I can do? I wonder who that could be. Has one of them changed their mind after all? Better not be Darami again! Hope fluttered in my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it... Oh, it's Eito. Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time? Oh, hey, Eito. What's up? I wanted to discuss something with you. You know, about Hiroko. What about her? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiroko said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and now I'm sure it's important. So, what did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hiroko is hiding something from us. If I pressed the matter, we'd have gotten into a big argument. I mean, yeah, definitely, definitely. And I feel like we haven't done our due diligence in really pressing her as like, hey, you said that you've fought these invader things before. Where did you do that? What's that about? You want to talk a little bit about your past? And to be fair, based on like the solo conversation that we had with like her and Takumi, I doubt that she would say anything. She would basically just be like, fuck off, I don't care. But I feel like it's kind of wild that we all weren't like, hey, so what's that about? Especially because like killing invaders makes her so excited. So maybe she would talk about it. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further. I guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? I want you to think back to what Hiroko told us before she left and see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. Huh, oh yeah. That humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any of the foes we come up against. But she said commanders. Plural, not singular. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that too. Huh? We've never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there's others like it out there. She did say that, like, I've never seen an invader like this before, so she knew that it was the commander, and she knew because she's seen them or fought them before or whatever else is happening. Again, we haven't really questioned her, so we never really found out. I wouldn't really say that she's hiding it per se. She just kind of didn't share it. But Hiroko spoke about there being more. Sorry, reading is hard. It's gonna be one of those days. But Hiroko spoke about there being more as if it were a sure thing. Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind, what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Hiroko views this war differently from the rest of us, almost like she knows something we don't. I mean, she also knew that we were gonna make a ton of money from doing this, so that wouldn't be out of the question. She did say she's been fighting the invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge told her something, or if she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We have to ask her about it ourselves. What, just like that? There's no way she'd tell us the truth so easily. She'll probably brush off the whole thing. Knowing what she knows will allow us to make more informed decisions. It makes sense, strategically speaking. Like if we tell the non-fighters, essentially? I guess that makes sense. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. Yeah, there we go. That's good thinking, Eito. We can even make her step down as leader. What? We can do that? No way! No way! Takumi, come on. If Hiruko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into a position to begin with anyway. You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? Is it? Takumi. So Takumi has no opinions on anything. He's just kind of like, yeah, I'll just go along with it. I don't think it will come to that. Hiruko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances of beating the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help give us a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. That's worth betting on, don't you think? That's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? I guess. You see, it's in everyone's best interest for Hiruko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway, and I don't think I can make my case very well. I always feel better around you, Takumi. Oh, really? And you have quite a way with words, so... so that's what this all is about. Alright, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of Hiruko. Thank you. I think it's for the best if we talk in private, just the 3 of us, before involving anyone else. I believe Hiruko is in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor, alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you, Takumi. Usurping Hiruko? But that's absurd. We've never thought to do this before, I guess. It's kind of insane. It's like, I guess it didn't. That's crazy to me. I think I would have preferred the theory of just like, yeah, well, she does kind of make a point. You all are kind of useless. It's just, instead of Takumi being like, whoa, we can usurp her? Like, that's crazy. That's never been thought of before. What the heck? He really is just kind of a go with the flow guy. Is Hirako really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things could get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out, somehow. Alright, it is nighttime. Who is outside? Kako is here. Hey, buddy. Hi, Kako. I don't see you on your own very often. My dear brother said he needed time to get his master plan ready. He's shut himself in his room and doesn't want to be disturbed. What is his plan anyway? Did he tell you anything about it? No, not a thing. He always handles important stuff by himself. I see. If there's nothing else, I'll get back to my walk now. Excuse me. Huh, okay. Anybody else? No. Let's just go to the leisure lounge. Eito said Hiruko was in the leisure lounge. What would she be doing here all on her own? I just realized the exercise equipment on the left side. I didn't see that before. Look, Takumi, over there. Eito pointed to the pool. From where we were standing, you could make out the a shadow moving in the water. As we got closer, whatever came to the surface, whatever it was came to the surface. There we go. Sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. Standing there was, of course. Are we gonna get a CG for it? Yeah, I figured as much. I figured as much.
Your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
We're both like, okay.
What? We weren't peeping. That's right. We wouldn't. That's to say, we didn't.
This is very... I knew it was gonna happen. It's like, there's gonna be a fan service moment. I freaking forgot about, like, just how... Like, I was saying, like, V3 has the love hotel scenes, right? But I forgot just how raunchy friggin' Danganronpa 2 was as well. Danganronpa 2 and 1. So it's like, it's been a constant. What am I talking about? What am I talking about?
Why are you both acting so flustered? Does my body really unsettle you that much?
Well,
it's not that, it's just...
Get to the point. I know you didn't walk in here by accident. You knew I'd be here, so you must be here to see me. Out with it. What do you want?
I don't know if it's just in her base personality, but think about the way that Hirako speaks as well. Is like, it's always slightly sultry. Slightly sultry.
We have something very important we want to discuss with you.
Takumi, who are you? He's lost all reason.
Very important, you say? All right. Wait here while I go get changed.
We watched Hiriko make her way toward the locker room, the silence broken only by the echo of her wet footsteps. Half an hour later. You made us wait half an hour? Thank you for waiting. Now let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Okay, well, there's no easy way to do this. I just gotta go for the direct approach. Eito, any riveting dialogue? Let's hear what Hiriko has to say. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna come right out and ask. Hiriko, do you know something about this war? Something the rest of us don't? What makes you think that? And so suddenly, too. We figured it out from some of the stuff you've said and done. Plus, if we assume you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude, for one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. I guess Takumi was the only one who saw her, like, putting together a spreadsheet of, like, all the hours that we've put into fighting, and how, like, we want to be rewarded and compensated. He's the only one who knew about that. And therefore relayed that information to Gaku. But it's interesting, because we're acting like that was not main story and that didn't affect anything. It's like, whoa, this amazing revelation, like she has more information. But, I mean, she's always had more information. She's always had it. We just never thought to ask her. Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war? About Last Defense Academy? It's not like we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Hiriko. Now that Sire's gone, there's no doubt you're the best person for the job. But I can't follow someone who insists on taking us in the dark like this. I'm sure everyone else would feel the same if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? I mean, we should have already done it, to be honest, but it's okay. Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting among ourselves could tear this unit apart. If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore.
Hey!
We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing and how we got caught up in it. Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So please, if you know anything that might help explain all of this, I think we have a right to hear it. You've really got me up against the wall here. I can hardly shrug it off with an "I don't know anything now, can I?" I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me this mercilessly. We didn't mean to grill you exactly. All right. Well, before we continue with Hiriko's big secret, it is time for the second break of the stream, which has already started. Oops. It's technically already started. Is it 3 minutes? It's 3 minutes. Okay, we're good. Okay. I will go and I'll be right back in about 2 minutes or so. Go to burp screen. If you are here, stretch, get some water. Sorry about that. It's like I have like a multi chat set up now. It's like that works for me, but it's not gonna show the display that I usually use, which tells me which is like the green one that's on top of chat, which tells me is like an ad break is about to start, rather than the stream manager thing. So that's bound to happen, I think, sometimes, but I will try my best to pause when necessary. Anyway, I'll be back in a little bit. Oops, I should have left when there was some music playing. I should have done that like a responsible streamer. Oopsie daisy. Anyway, we're back. The void is gone. It's done. It's over. All right, we're back. Let me tab into the game and then continuing. You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer, then... Yes, I do have certain information that you may find relevant. You do? Really? What is it? Is it about what's in the defense room? Or how they chose who to send here? Hold on. Can we go and get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It would be better for our morale that way. Oh, it's nighttime.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
But there's no, like, enforced nighttime thing. We can still be out at night.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Unless an invader shows up, like, 5 minutes later. I feel like now is still a good time to gather everyone together.
Well then, good night.
Ah.
The nighttime announcement. I didn't realize how late it was. We'd be up all night if we try to call a meeting now. Would we? Maybe we should pick this up again tomorrow morning. Is that alright with you, Hideko? I'll tell everyone to meet in the cafeteria like we did before. Very well, you're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. And you're not going to go back on this? You haven't left me with much choice. Besides, I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything. Blah, blah, blah. I just thought it might be better to spare you from such a harrowing truth. Harrowing? It's that bad? You should tell everyone that was your reason for hiding it too. Trust us. Whatever this truth is, I'm confident we can handle it. I'm not confident we can handle it. This group is full of interesting personalities. So everything that I could have done with like Tsubasa and Gaku could be reversed just that easily from whatever information. But it seems to be good information, maybe, that will force us to fight. We've made it this far, and most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. Alright, I'll trust you. Just be aware it's a long story, and you may not like what you hear. The fact I kept this secret from you for so long should give you an idea of how bad it is. Yes, I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I really never thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. A beat later, Hideko was already halfway to the door. Before she could leave, I called out to her. Wait, can I ask you one last thing? What is it? Were you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Were you really going to force the non-fighters to leave? You've said time and again you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? I like the like reflective, serious pieces. I don't know if this is the exact same piece that was playing for the end of Tsubasa's like convincing gameplay arc thing, but I like the contemplative slow songs in this game. They're really good. The way you talked about protecting us from the truth right now, I'm finding it hard to believe you're really that heartless. My primary goal here is to win the war. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Despite those words, Hideko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way, her back to us the whole time. Hideko. She's not so bad after all. Just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Just a little clumsy is a very interesting way of putting, like, I'm going to kick you out the school and you might die out there, but whatever. Whatever. But I guess it's like she cares deep down. She cares deep down. Sure, I guess. I guess. Eito and I didn't stick around for long after that. We've done all that we that we came to do, and it was getting late. We went back to our own rooms. I'm glad we figured things out, but what about this harrowing truth Hiroko mentioned? Whatever it is, it's made her obsessed with winning this war, but it's also something she thought we'd be happier not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What was this big secret? I mean, she also hasn't like sat down with the group and the entire group and been like, hey, you can get a ton of money if you join the fight. So it's like, I feel like Hiroko has failed to communicate at all, really, at all. And we haven't, even though we were the ones on the battlefields, right? We were the ones with her and heard her say like, hey, she's actually done all the fighting before. We didn't really press her on it. Again, we didn't really press her on it, but it's an interesting thing where it's like there's, and I'm still early into the plot, so it's not like an actual criticism or anything, but it feels that the game itself is like, here's exactly how we're going to tell this story, and it's like there's no deviation or like, well, what if I do this and what if I do that and what if this other character refuses to do this, right? It feels very set and like this is what's happening and this is what's going on, rather than an exploration piece, I guess. Maybe because they're trying to get to something within a certain amount of time. What could be that terrible? What is this big secret? The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's what it is. No use thinking about it now. By this time tomorrow, she'll have told us everything. I better go to bed so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. And so ended my 15th day at Last Defense Academy. The 16th day would bring a development none of us were expecting, one that would have a considerable effect on our war effort going forward. Such as new characters, maybe? Maybe? Sirei is back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? I've checked all around this side of the wall of fire. There's no sign of her anywhere. What the heck? Okay. She's not in her room either. I've looked in a bunch of classrooms, but she's not in any of them. Sorry for being so useless. I don't understand this. Damn it, where the hell is she? Hiroko had disappeared. Today was supposed to be the day she told all of us what she had been hiding, but when we got to the cafeteria that morning, Hiroko wasn't there. We waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside her room, but there was no answer. As my voice slowly dies. Hold on. Have you checked the pool? For no reason at all. Have you checked the pool? Maybe there's another pool CG that we're missing? Datami, you wanna check the pool? You wanna do that? That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the pool for her. Huh. Is it like... I don't think that's what it is, but is it possibly like... in the way that the moment Sirei was willing to make a compromise about something, it's like, boom, he's gone. He's out of the picture forever. And the way that Hiroko is now finally going to open up about the war or whatever, it's like, boom, she's gone forever. Possibly. If that was the case, it would be like, either this person is really serious. Well, this person can't be that serious. This person must be either very serious about what we'd be doing in captivity rather than what we'd be doing, like, our efforts towards the war, if that makes sense. So, like, reality television, essentially, you know? But I don't think that's the case. It's just really weird. It's really interesting. We scoured every inch of the academy, but failed to find any clues as to her whereabouts. I haven't seen this place before. I haven't seen this place before either. What the heck? We have all these different CG artworks. After that, we tried looking outside. We followed the wall of fire all the way around, but it still didn't find anything. Hideko was gone, vanished without a trace. Do the fighters want to, like, use their hemo anima and go check outside? Where'd you go, mistress? It's safe to say she isn't anywhere on school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. She must have gone outside the wall. No, that's not possible. I mean... Both the fire extinguishers are still in the entrance hall. She couldn't have gotten out without using one of them. Okay, so she's still here, which means defense room, maybe? I mean, she does know a lot more than us, so maybe. But where is she? Why'd she pick now to pull a disappearing act? You guys said Hideko was hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war? Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same thing as what happened with Sire. You mean we're going to find her chopped up and stuffed in a trash can somewhere? Don't say that. You're gonna make me... If Miss Shizuhara is gone, it means her fight or leave ultimatum no longer applies, right? Which means I can just lounge around like a freeloader. Okay, I guess that's your. It all works out for you. I mean, no one's going to want to test us while all of this is going on. The rest of you don't know what the test is going to be, right? Right? Shut the hell up, man. Why are you acting so happy? Wait a minute. Ima, didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting or having to leave? What's the matter? You don't think I did something with this? I had something to do with this, do you? Have a little faith, Mr. Sumino. I'm sad to say my secret plan was a total bust. Miss Shizuhara disappeared before I had a chance to spring it on her. So basically, we didn't get a chance to call your bluff. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your plan? I was going to seduce her. There we go. There we go. Okay, so not a bluff, not a bluff. He is just that stupid. He is just that kind of delusional. All right, Kako, I'm wishing you the best, the absolute best, because I could not. I could not. I was going to seduce her. Didn't I tell you I'm a master in the art of love? Excuse me? Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles, practically a celebrity. The financial aid of my many kind friends is what's allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sisters when times get tough. What? Okay, well, I'm just gonna move on from that one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure, pure and chaste. Okay, you don't know either. Both of you. So you were gonna put the moves on Hideko and get her to let you off the hook that way? Exactly. It would have been the perfect plan. Only I could have pulled off. There are so many problems with that. I don't even know where to start. But I've got more important things to worry about right now. If you didn't do anything to Hideko, then where is she? So he's basically an influencer. Actually, you know what? I want to go back. Unfortunately, I want to go back and read what he said. The financial aid of many of my many simpletons. I guess it could be read as influencer. It could also be... I don't know. It's still pretty vague. It's like, I don't... What are you talking about, my guy? Also, still very Delulu. Still very Delulu. But influencer is also a possibility. If the school got attacked now, we'd really be in trouble. Hey, yeah. We've got no Sire, no Hideko. It'd be a total crap fest. Let's try not to get sidetracked with worst case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again.
Hey!
Yeah, that's about the only thing we can do right now. Like, he gets donations from his followers to pay the bills, but like in a scummy way. Yeah, I guess, well, that would be the case. If he's calling them simpletons, then yeah, he doesn't think of it all favorably. So, huh. I never, again, they were talking about, like, and I mean, like, influencer work is still, like, a grind, so he might not be, like, one of the top influencers, I guess. That's probably a way to look at it. But he was talking about how they were so poor that I thought it would be kind of like Gaku in a way, but he's made it work for himself. He's made it work for himself, essentially, if not in a very scummy way. We wandered around the academy looking for Hiroko for the rest of the day. By the time the sun went down, we'd made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate. Sire, come back! And what happens to the female Sire that I keep
Time to hit the hay.
that I keep seeing whenever I boot up the game? What happened to her? When's she's gonna show up? She was in the trailers too. I saw her like once or twice, I think.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up. Well then.
This is terrible. It felt like we finally reached an understanding with Hiroko and now she's gone. This is why we shouldn't delay, we shouldn't wait. I'm surprised we listened to the nighttime bell and it's like time to go to bed. It's like we could really listen right now. Like right now. She couldn't have just disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. The fire extinguisher hadn't been used, so we know she hasn't gone outside the wall. Okay, so you don't have to use your hemo anima to go outside the wall of fire. You just need to use the fire extinguisher. Gotcha. Okay. I must have, during the introduction to this game, I must have gotten it confused. My bad. She's still on school grounds. She has to be. Let's look around one more time. Wait, Takumi. It's late. It's getting dark. We'll have a better chance of finding something in the morning. I mean, she would have gone missing at some point during the night, so maybe we should stay up during the night and, I don't know, try to look for her then. It's important we take time to rest too. If there's some other crisis after this, the last thing we need is to be sleep deprived during it. He's right. We can't spend all night searching and risking the next attack taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina so we'll be ready to fight when the time comes.
Hey!
Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows, maybe tomorrow Hiroko will be back like nothing ever happened and she'll explain everything. Anything's possible, I guess. I'll let everyone know we're done for today. You can go back to your room. Sleep well. I'll see you in the morning. I was gonna say maybe it's the ghost that we saw. The ghost that like showed up in the middle of the night, like spirited them away, but I also... Like, we saw the ghost and we didn't get spirited away, so that can't be the case. The ghost seems pretty friendly, if not just like a little sad, like, oh, nobody understands me or something. She'll be back tomorrow, like nothing ever happened. Even as I said it, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. I slept fitfully that night, too uneasy to really relax. Anytime things started to go our way here, those hopes were quashed almost immediately. Was that just the kind of place Last Defense Academy was? Day 17. Oh, we're checking again. As soon as we were all up, we resumed the search for Hiroko. We started with the school interior. Nothing. I mean, this would definitely make me not want to fight. I'm just saying, if I were in this situation, this would definitely... Like, if I were Gaku or Tsubasa right now and Takumi convinced me, I would definitely not want to fight right now. Because it's like... She's gone. Someone is obviously kidnapping people who know too much. Obviously, we shouldn't be fighting. We shouldn't be going through with it in some ways. I feel like that would undo all the work that that Takumi's done. Then we split into groups and checked outside. Everywhere we could reach, right up to the wall of fire. Still nothing. It was obvious now that Hiroko wasn't going to just show up out of nowhere. She disappeared, utterly and completely. Another day and we didn't find anything. This is bullshit, man. People don't just blip out of existence like that. We've been as thorough as we can, but there's still no sign of her. Does this mean she really did go outside the wall? What about the fire extinguishers, though? You can't get out without using one of them, right? Yeah, I'm sure of that much. Then where could she be? Maybe she got kicked from the server. She might have lost her connection because of the sunspots or something. You know what? You know what? I was like rolling my eyes like, you know what, Datami? Who's to say this isn't like Sword Art Online? Maybe who's to say that we're not in a simulation? You're so base for that. You're so base for that, Queen. Can I say something? Listen up, everyone. My darling sister is about to grace us with her words of wisdom. You can do it, sister dearest. I think I've spotted an inconsistency in your logic just now. Something that doesn't quite add up. Interesting. Datami? Don't leave me, Mistress Hiroko. Alright, fair enough. You're in love now? You're in love now? Cool. What's this inconsistency you spotted, Kako? It could be nothing, but... What if using the fire extinguishers isn't our only way to get past the undying flames? I guess so. I guess we've never really thought to try it. Again, this is also one of those things where it's like, well, why haven't we just pushed back against Hiroko's demands, and why haven't we just done this, that, and the other? Is like we're innately taught to sort of be careful with fire, right? So it's like, to me, it's like, if you tell me that fire is dangerous, it's like, yeah, probably, I believe you. We've also been out on the battlefield, so I assume just like, when you go close to the undying flames, don't you feel the heat of it? If you feel the heat of it, if it's actually hot, that would be enough for me to be like, I'm not gonna try it personally. I'm not gonna try it personally, but somebody else could. But interesting theory here. Huh? Hiroko was keeping secrets, right? She knew things that we don't. What if that included a way out of the school that none of us had yet noticed? A way out? It's like back in the complex. You end up finding shortcuts and stuff in your neighborhood as you grow up and get to know it better. That's right. None of us even consider that possibility. You're a genius, sister dearest. If only I had gotten to know Miss Shizuhara better, she might have agreed to smuggle us out with her. So she left and went back to the TRC on her own? Hey moron, this is Hiroko we're talking about. She was more serious about being the invaders than any of us. That is also true. I mean, she could just be gone for a little bit, maybe. That could have been an act for all we know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts. Actually, I thought of something else that might explain it. Oh, really? What's the other explanation you thought of, Kako? There's a difference between this disappearance and the last one. Hiroko was one of us. She couldn't detonate the bombs inside us like Sire could. Oh yeah, Sire, I forgot that Sire said there were bombs inside of us. Yeah. Why are those bombs there again? I guess if we tried and attacked him, yeah. I guess that's why. I can't remember. I can't remember. It's been so long.
Aha!
Oh, I see. So any one of us could be the culprit here. Aw, Datami, I guess you win. I guess you win, if that's really what we're going for. I don't think that's the case. I mean, it could be one of us, but it could also be a person outside, right? Like a certain outside person. Sire was saying, like, I'll talk to the higher-ups, and the higher-ups could be here within the school. Or could have access, a secret passageway to get in and outside the school, essentially. That could also be a possibility. Uh-huh. If one of us killed her, carried the body outside the wall of fire, then came back after disposing of it, that would account for there still being 2 fire extinguishers here, wouldn't it? What? Since the corpse discovery drones don't work outside school grounds, they wouldn't detect her death or brought her back to retrieve her. Hold on. Go back? Well, you would have to go with her outside the wall of fire, essentially. Right? You'd have to go with her outside the wall of fire, get her to agree to doing that, and then kill her outside the wall of fire, and then leave her body there. So both extinguishers would have been gone, and then both extinguishers would have come back in order for that to work. Otherwise, the drones would have immediately activated. Also, this proves my theory that Hiroko had no say in the matter. She could have been like, I will kill you. And it's like, yeah, go ahead. I'll be revived. It's fine. Okay. And it would be like Miss Shizuhara had vanished into thin air. Outstanding, sister dearest. You've thought of everything. Wait a minute. You really think Hiroko was murdered by one of us? By someone among us? Who was it? Which one of you killed her? Whoa, don't look at me. We don't even know for sure if that's what happened. No, it's the only explanation that makes sense. Mistress Hiroko would have never run off and abandoned us, and she wouldn't let any second-rate invaders do her in either. But she'd let her guard down on one of us, would she though? That'd be all the killer would need to get the jump on her. Don't talk like that, Doremi. We're not murderers. None of us would turn on a friend. Are you sure about that? We've only known each other for a couple of weeks. Well, that's also true. That's also true. So, you don't know what everyone else is capable of. Maybe, but still. My beloved Mistress Hiroko is taken away from me, and in such a cruel way, too. I need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoia-filled atmosphere to the max. Okay, there we go. That's your takeaway from all this? Yeah. Please, it was only a theory. There's no firm evidence to support it. But we could go and prove it right now if two of us went outside the walls, right? Right, just a theory. Just one possibility. You explained yourself really... You explained yourself really well though, Kako. I think this is the most we've ever heard you talk since you got here. I mean, it is a compliment, but it's kind of sad, but also it is true. This is her field of interest after all. Murder? Murder is her field of interest? Okay.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Or is Danganronpa her field of interest? Does she like crafting theories? Is that what it is?
You never know when the invader... Well then.
There goes the nighttime announcement. Another day is coming to an end. Both of those theories mean Hiroko could have left school grounds. Looking outside the wall is starting to sound like a better idea, don't you think? Let's save that for tomorrow. We're not likely to find anything in the dark. That's true. But if she really did have a secret way out, she's probably miles away by now. Nah, we'll find her. Pieces of her anyway. Hey, you think we could shove the parts into the Revive-O-Matic? Maybe it will still work even if they're a little rotten. I was about to be like, actually, maybe? Nope. Tsubasa is here to say that she read the manual. She actually read things. No, the manual was clear about that. It has to be used immediately after death. A few minutes at most. That won't matter if Hiroko's still alive, and I sincerely believe that she is. I don't think discussing things any further will help us at this point. Let's take a break and get some sleep. Tomorrow we'll come up with a plan and take action. Right. That's probably the best approach. The group dispersed, all of us exhausted and demoralized from another day of fruitless searching. We made our way back to our rooms in heavy, sullen silence. Basically, like, one thing after another is going wrong. One thing after the next is going wrong. Because we didn't do X, Y, and Z, things are getting worse and worse and worse. As tired as I felt, I found it hard to sleep that night. I just couldn't switch off. Where was Hiroko? How and why did she disappear so completely? We'd gone over a couple of possibilities today, but I wasn't willing to believe either of them yet. Hiroko running away, one of us killing her, each sounded just as impossible as the other. My primary goal here is to win the war. And I'll never stop for the sake of victory. I said this before. All of us have to survive. There we go. That's what victory means to her. I don't think she was lying then. So why would she leave so suddenly? I didn't come up with any answers that night, but I did eventually drift off. Sleep gave me no relief. Thoughts of Hiroko and what might happen to her haunted my dreams. It went on and on like that for a while. time seemed to lose all meaning. I could have slept several hours, or maybe only a few minutes. I wonder if we're gonna get another Karuha flashback. There we go. Karuha! There we go. No, it seems not. We're awake at night. Is it ghost time? Is it ghost? I wasn't sure if the ghost thing functions as like there are multiple ghosts on campus, kind of like little goody two shoes with the maidens essentially, or if it's just the one. I'm not entirely sure about that, but is it ghost time? All of a sudden, my eyes flickered open. My body felt hot. Something was wrong. I glanced around, trying to get my bearings. It couldn't be morning already. It was still dark outside. Do we have a window in here? I guess we do, somehow, some way. Then I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me spring to my feet. What? Oh. Okay. I believe this is the same ghost. Why are you in my room? Why? Okay, so it's the same one. It's the same one. Why? You have access to opening doors now, I guess. It looks like it's the undying flame around you. Are you something that's born of the flame? Perhaps? Mayhaps? I mean, I don't really have any actual theories for this. I don't have any actual theories, honestly, right now for this. What the? It's back.
You. What are you doing here?
I could barely speak. Fear and confusion were making my throat seize up.
Who are you? What are you? Why are you in my room?
It's trying to speak again, but I still can't make anything out. It's just like the same as last time. What is this thing? Okay, yeah. Trying to speak, can't be heard, and then gets really sad about it. It's like, aw, I'm trying to tell you something really cool and really neat. Okay.
Are you an invader? Why do you keep attacking the school? What do you want from us? I know there's something here, but what is it? I can't hear you. At least talk in a way I can understand.
Have you tried, like, maybe, like, can you actually touch him? It seems, or, I don't know. Well, rather, I'll say, it's like a boy's uniform, but I'll say them. There's like a wispy quality to them right now, but, like, can you go over and grab their hand? This is getting me nowhere.
Did you do something to Hideko? Wait, no, not just her. What happened to Sirei? Was that you too? What did you...
Oh, well. Are you gonna join the battle? That'd be cool, that'd be neat. Nah, you're gone. Alright. He's gone. More importantly, is that the alarm?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Defense mode.
Alright. I was right. The invaders are back. I wonder if the twins and Shoma will join. Probably not. Probably just Tsubasa and Gaku. Even though if I were Gaku, I'd be like, nah. Nah, if I were... Again, I don't like Gaku, but like understanding his mindset, the fact that one major piece of stability, even if it was negative, one major piece of stability is kind of gone, that would freak me out. I'd be like, nah, this sucks. This sucks. I'd probably go back to complaining again if I were him. But I think he's honed in on the fact it's like, yeah, but I do actually really care about my siblings. So, damn it. Not only do we have to fight them at night, we have to do it without Hideko too. It's okay, I'm here to not understand strategy combat, but it's okay. I kind of like fumbling through it. I wasn't really good at Three Houses either when I played that, but it's you know, you just kind of see where it goes. It's kind of vibes based. For me at least. Definitely just for me. Was this a part of their plan? Did they get rid of her so that they could attack while we're confused and disorganized? No time to think about that now. I've got to get to the war room and get ready to fight. Alright, let's go. I wonder if anyone else is outside. Shoma is outside. That alarm means the invaders are coming, right? They're gonna be here soon? I'm sorry. I'm scared now. I can't move an inch. Okay, so you're not gonna fight, definitely. They're still in their rooms, but I think they're gonna show up here in a second. Well, that sucks. Friggin', Hideko was our strongest unit. She was too busted. Let's hope that, Tsubasa and Gaku are somewhat decent. It's about time we got to break free from our everyday existence and go on another killing spree. Very cool, Tatami. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's go. Takumi, it's an attack. We've got a fresh batch of invaders to deal with. Okay, not before, but immediately, let me tell you right now, just mention, hey, I saw a ghost in my room, and we're gonna come back to this. Put a pin in this. We're gonna come back to this after we fight the battle. I feel like that's very important, but we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that because we're an anime protagonist. We're not gonna do it. I know. Right when I thought I was finally gonna get some sleep too. Bastard's gonna held off till morning. Is it just the four of us though? What about Gaku and Tsubasa? I don't think they're coming. I did knock on the doors just in case. But Gaku didn't answer, and all I could hear from Tsubasa's room was a lot of dry retching. Oh. Give them a chance. They might still come around. What a bunch of party poopers. They should have embraced the bloodlust already. We'll have to make do with what we got. I guess so. I wish Hideko was here, though. Wish all you want. It won't change a thing. We're still plenty strong, even without her. I don't know about that. But we can certainly try. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen, apart from all of us dying horribly, I mean? Yeah. I won't let that happen. I can't die here. I made a promise.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
The one scene they keep flashing back to, because it's the only one scene that we saw of her. We did get like the other ones when they were children. It was like, this is the one frame of reference that we have. That's right. I'm going to survive and make it back to the complex. Back to Karuha. So I can't die here. Let's do this. Let's protect our school. We'll kill the enemy and make it through this alive. Takumi. Now you're talking. This is gonna be a total bloodbath. I'm gonna get so much EXP! Right, of course. This is the only way to keep everyone safe. Last time as well, Eto died fairly early on in battle for me, which probably still will be the case, but I can't remember what his skills were. So I need to refresh my memory with all of his stuff. The fear hasn't gone away. I don't think it ever will, but if I let it get to me, I won't be able to save everyone. Maybe they won't join Wave 1, but maybe Wave 2 and whatever else they'll join. Gaku and Tsubasa. I'll do whatever it takes, even if it means fighting. Even if it means killing.
Come on, guys. Let's get this defensive battle underway.
Alright, we don't skip this. We don't skip this because it's kind of edgy and alright. It's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. It's kind of awesome. But I do want to see everybody else's, like, transformation sequences. There we go. Yay! But it's just the four of us, no Hideko. Off we go! Woo! Oh, look at that! They even have a nighttime version for it. That's cool, that's neat. What the heck is that? Alright. Tsubasa, Gaku, we're waiting for you. Oh. Eto and Tatami. Oh my god, okay.
These guys are a cut above the rest for sure.
Do you think they're commanders? If they are,
Then what Hideko said was true. There's more than one of them in the invader army.
And now we've got to deal with 2 of them right off the bat.
We're so dead!
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun!
Okay, all allies are annihilated. Barrier generator is destroyed. Alright, so can I only move over here or can I... Oh yeah, I can go over here. I can move freely back and forth between each of them. Okay, so... user gains random buff after taking action. Right, ultimate lucky student type of skill. Right. Squad 2 commander? Question mark? Okay. What do you... Dotomy... I didn't really... We were so busy with story that we didn't really level up anything, so... Before anything... I think that it's really important to defensive stance both of you, probably.
I totally gotcha!
Yes, leave it to me.
Or, let's see. Mow down the enemies in front. Maybe I'll have you defensive stance afterwards. Oh, but it's only gonna hit... It's only gonna hit the 3. Can I... I'm gonna defensive... I doesn't feel like a good idea to me. One of you I want to attack. Okay. And then... Let's go over here. So I'm guessing Gaku will join on one of the battlefields, and then Tsubasa will join on, like, the other side of the battlefield, essentially. Oh, there's even a third one over there. We don't have access to it, but it's, like, the football field. Is there a 4th one? Yeah, there is. This is actually where we usually fight. Okay. So we're on different playing grounds right now. Okay. You... need to move and do some damage. Let's have you go over here. And then Takumi for me is always dying, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have you defensive stance.
Not gonna cut it.
Okay, you have 0 AP and your turn now. Yeah. Yeah, it should be fine. It should be okay. Maybe. What the heck was that? What was that sound effect?
That got me. We need to regroup.
Oh, okay. You're squishy. You're very, very squishy. My bad, Ato. Well, we'll deal with you in a second. We'll deal with you in a second. Thankfully, they come back after each wave, because otherwise he's at 1 HP. My bad. You're very, very squishy, and I forgot about it. I need you to... Actually, before I... No. Before I move you, hold on. I think Takumi needs to go first. They say he can't move. He has lowered movement, essentially. You can deal with that. I'll leave that to you. And then
Let's freaking go!
Yeah, put it here for like the most amount of enemies. Okay. Oh yeah, your special attack. I forgot about that. I forgot about the special attacks. Okay, well, at least there's that. I don't like the idea of leaving Dotami all on her own out here. Because it's like she's supposed to be,
It's killing game time!
not like a close range fighter. If I put you over here, you can also hit over here, but you can also hit right in the direction that he's at. Actually, so let's have you...
Stab! Piece of cake!
Let's have you do that, and then... In what direction does your special attack move?
It's not over yet.
And I think you can... I don't want to choose confirm and then it actually does it, because it's not going to hit anything. I think you can actually... You can actually move around. Like, we can see the green... The green squares. Hopefully? Yeah, okay. We can move around a little bit. Do I want to hit... Hold on. 5, 6, 7... That actually does pretty well for this mini boss as well. Or we can do... Let's hit over here, actually. It does mean that Dotami is kind of slightly in danger, but it should be okay. It should be fine.
No way forward but through.
Okay.
Carry on without me, everyone.
It's okay, you'll be back in the next wave, I think. You'll be fine. We do have enough voltage now as well. And we have AP again, which is good because I want you...
Rev it up!
Actually, can I...
Full
R1? The attack on that is 6.
My turn. I've got this.
And also 6, but it should be alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go... Well, no, you have limited movement, so you might even... You might even not get to do it. Hold on.
Here we go.
Crimson Assault, and then... Can you move over here? Oh, you will get them. Alright, that's good at the very least. And then we just have, we'll just have Takemaru move over to get the last one.
Gotcha.
Wave 1,
Sorry,
end.
I'll be back soon.
He sounds so goofy. He sounds so cute. He's like, sorry about that. I'll be back soon.
So did we win? Or what?
We only won on one of the sides. I guess you only need to kill one of them.
Something feels off, though. It wasn't like this when we beat the last one.
No way, it came back from the dead? I thought we were the only ones who could do that.
No. In fact, I'm very scared about some of the... Like I was saying when we killed the last enemy commanders, like I'm very scared about some of the implications about like who are we the bad guys, who are we fighting and stuff like that. So this makes sense, I guess.
What's going on? Looks like these two come as a set. Anytime we defeat one of them, the other revives it.
Ah, gotcha.
The hell? How are we supposed to win this then?
If we can beat one of them, then finish off its partner before it has a chance to use that revival technique, that should do the trick.
What a
Okay.
drag.
If that's what it takes, that's what we'll have to do. Unless anyone else has a better idea.
Incoming invader detected at 12 o'clock.
It?
Readings indicate target is an S-class fighter.
It?
It is
What?
currently approaching the school at a high speed.
Okay, we don't have a choice anymore. Tsubasa, Gaku, I hope your skills are super sick and super rad. So we have to kill all 3 of them.
Now there's 3 of them? We barely managed to cope with 2.
You have gotta be shitting me! We don't have enough fighters to handle all of them!
What is that? What is that? Is that because she really likes mechanics and stuff?
Hey everyone!
Yeah!
Sorry I'm late.
Why would they make the sick person drive the car?
Battle? This totally stinks.
All right, Gaku.
But we're dead if we lose here, right? And not just us. Everyone back in the TRC will be next on their list. If this is what it takes to stop that, then I'll
Heels?
fight too!
Gatling gun? Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Tsubasa! Gaku! You came after all!
Well, you didn't leave us much choice. I was kinda hoping you'd be fine to win this without me.
I wonder. So we don't have. Maybe none of them. At least none of the current. Is healing like not a mechanic in this game? I thought at least one person would be a healer, and maybe Kako is. If I had to guess, certainly either Kako or Shoma. Certainly not Ima. Ima doesn't give a shit about anybody, so I can't imagine his gameplay is like he's the healer. By the way, but it's very interesting. It's like they're still very attack focused, and Gaku seems. I mean, both of them. Tsubasa is driving a large car. Both of them seem kind of busted. Let's be real. Let's see.
If I don't step in now, though, we're all gonna be royally screwed.
I'm so dizzy. I've already thrown up a bunch of times, and it feels like I'm not even connected to my body anymore.
But I mean, at least you have the car to throw up in. Nobody's in there but you, you know?
I've decided to give this my best shot. I'll do whatever I can to help out.
Thanks, guys. I'll leave the enemies over there to you then.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Anyway, we got those revival machines or whatever up and running, right? If they do kill us, I'll come back and really let them have it.
What's the matter, Eito? I'm a little overwhelmed. Seeing these 2 in their class armor ready to fight.
Oh my god. I was like, I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm sorry, my whatever reason that he was in the hospital for so long. It's like, I don't think I can fight anymore. And it's just dawned on me. I was like, oh gosh. Oh gosh. No, he's emotionally, wow, look at that. Friendship is magic.
But I'll be okay. Now that they're here, I'm not afraid anymore.
All right, buddy.
I don't know how to explain it, but all my fatigue from before is gone. It's amazing how much difference it makes having friends by your side.
Dadami, just go over and just bonk him a little bit. just bonk him. It's like, all right, stop this.
So long as we keep trusting and supporting each other, I'm sure we'll be able to blaze our way to a brighter future. Let's turn this battle around and show them what we can do together.
Well, he's honest, if nothing else. He's very, very honest about his feelings. So, sure, why not? Player turn. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and obviously we want to look at the new units. Look at that. Look at that. 15 health. User is immune to fatigue. Oh, that's okay. That's cool. And Gaku, attack +1 when voltage is at 100% or more. Sounds okay, I guess. I mean, we reach voltage 100% pretty regularly, I guess. So maybe. Tsubasa is a support fighter specializing in mobility and movement options. Her specialist skill, Special Mechanic, prevents fatigue regardless of how many actions she takes. That seems crazy. Look at that. Look at that. She can just move all over the place. Wow. Okay. Deadlights. Accelerate. That's like her movement. Defensive stance, of course. And then... How is accelerate? Oh, buffs ally movement, essentially. Okay, so... Oh, so she gives something to an ally. Okay. So maybe we will get a healer at some point. Maybe we will. Heals fatigue and adds +10 move to all allies within range. What is that range per se? Is it like over here? It sure is. You're just out of range, my guy. You're just out of range. I'll have to move you then. I'll have to move you. And then over here, you guys are definitely out of range. but it's okay. It's all right. We'll live. We'll survive. I think we should immediately go ahead and probably do that. Oh wait, can I move you? Hold on. Can I move you one to? Can I move you like right here? And if I move you right here, she can also drive over here. I just realized she can just like straight up drive over here and help out both parties, honestly. Yeah. So I either use this here or... I think I want to go over here, use this on these two, have you guys slowly... Well... No. No. Let's just go over here and do what's easiest right now. Alright, let's not overthink it. Let's not overthink it, Courie. Let's just do whatever makes sense right now. Gaku. Gaku is a mid-range attacker that specializes in taking down many enemies at once. He automatically gains +1 attack when voltage meter is at 100% or more from his specialist skill. Special vibes. Just special vibes. After selecting a skill, you can select a green space to move your character before attacking. Doing this means you can select your target after moving, making it useful for long-range attacks that require you to keep your distance away from the enemy. I believe I already knew that, but I might be misunderstanding that. Defensive stance, dash. Oh. It's about time for another break, actually. Let me go ahead. I will be right back. Let me go ahead and... This is what I mean. It might be a little bit difficult for me to keep up with stuff. Let me go over to Burb screen. I need to take a break and stretch anyway, though. Alrighty. But if you are here, stretch, get some water, all the good stuff. I will be right back in a few minutes. See you then. Alrighty, I am back. Let me go over to game screen. And let's continue. So you can hit all of these guys over here, which is pretty good. I'm pretty sure that's the correct thing that we want to do. I can't move it. Can I tab back in? Hold on. There we go. I was not tabbed in. I'm pretty sure that's what we want to do, because there's no point in trying to target them right now. I should at some point, but not right now. So let's go over and do this. Alright. Let's go over to you guys over here. So we need to try and aim to get all of them together. These guys move really fast though, so I should definitely try and keep them away, if possible. What about over here? It starts with you. It starts with you, though. Gosh darn it. Okay. And I know that you slowly move over to the thing. I remember last time the enemy commander, kind of jump scared me. Because, you're moving so quickly towards the terminal. I was like, gosh darn it. Thank you for the welcome back. Okay, let me go over to...
Here we go!
I just got a defensive stance, both of these guys. They're so squishy. They can't do anything. Oh, I don't have enough AP anyway. But definitely I want to keep Darumi alive over anything else. I want to keep both of them alive over anything else. Defensive stance.
Let's fortify our lines.
Voltage is at 100. Do you want to end your turn now? No, not right now. Hold on. Let's see. Can I might boost Hemo Anima for somebody.
Let's give it to him.
+1 attack. I feel like it's just +1 attack, so it feels sometimes like I want to save it for special attacks instead. Okay, let's end turn.
All out of gas.
Damn it! I feel so weak.
Okay, good thing that I decided to buff those two. Let's go and have you... It feels like I should just have them tackle
Ready when you are.
this, like... Well, your attack is kind of...
Let me at him.
Crazy shots. Oh, because movement is down. Because movement is down, you can't move over there. Gotcha. It's +2, +1. That wouldn't be enough per se.
I guess it's my turn.
I'm gonna try and hopefully get both of them. Or all three of them, rather. Let's try...
Yes, leave it to me.
This is 5. And then we can put Darumi, in a more favorable position for her, maybe?
We better get moving.
Yeah... I'm trying to rush it, and it's I know I should get rid of these guys, but let's try it. Let's try it. Let's go.
I guess it's my turn.
It messed up. There we go.
Allow me to take them down.
Nice.
I'll leave the rest to you.
All right. So we got rid of a good chunk of that there.
Let's go!
So do I have to wait? I should be able to take them out right now, or do I have to like... There's no synergy skill, essentially, where it's like all three of them, so I should be able to do this right now and then move over and immediately try and do what's necessary. It might not work. It might not work, given everything that's going on Gaku's situation. But we can certainly try. Or I can try and... Nah, it might be more beneficial to try and deal with these guys over here. Okay. Let's go back over here. And...
Hauling ass!
It's interesting because it's like, I don't have like a ton to say during these sections because like, it's kind of just me getting used to the gameplay. So it's not like I can like, oh, I'm going to do this and then that and then the other and stuff like that. This is definitely not like a gameplay focused run of 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Definitely, for sure. But it's just me getting more so used to the dialogue, so it's kind of like low-key thinking, I guess, low-key background noise, especially for this part. Movement is kind of whack right now. It's kind of bad for you.
Let's do this.
Movement is kind of bad for you too. Can I just have you both take defensive stances then?
Takes more than that.
Let's do this!
Have you move right here. Honestly, the story is the main point of the game. The combat is just something to do in between dialogue sessions. I guess that's fair as well. Although for people who like really put a lot into strategy games, there's quite a few strategy fans out there. It's like I get the intrigue of like how can I do this most optimally and most efficiently and stuff like that. So it's just like yeah, my voice is dying. It's just like for me personally, it's like I'm not one of them. So I'm not one of them. So it couldn't be me. But I get it. It's fair. Let's see.
Prepped and ready.
I mean, the only thing you can do is this. So
Let him loose.
end your turn now. Yes, you should be fine.
You're kidding.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Don't screw with me!
Okay, well, Datami survived, and that's good. Datami survived, and that's good. That's good to me. Can
Oh,
you...
yes.
go over here?
I've got this.
You can't reach anyone. Maybe I'll defensive stance you again.
Locked and loaded!
Can you... accelerate... Sorry. Accelerate again. Heals fatigue. Yeah. Is he right outside of range? Gosh darn it, he is, isn't he? Because the other enemy is in the way. Probably want to move you back here, maybe? Probably.
Are you okay?
Thanks for that.
Okay.
Let's freaking go.
Oh, you can move. You can move like crazy now. Okay. Let's go. Can you move even all the way over here? Oh, you can. Ooh. That is tempting. This will kill the enemy. I don't want it to kill the enemy per se. I just kind of want it to... Can you go over the other side, or are you just kind of locked out? Yeah. You can still help, even from over there. Which I kind of want you to do. Okay. And then...
Leave it to me.
Where can you go now? Can you buff another ally? Ah, it's not gonna matter. Hold on.
Looks a little dangerous.
I need you to defensive stance again. Ah, shoot. Okay.
I totally gotcha.
Let's see what happens. I wish there was a way to, like, fast skip through this. You can bear. Yeah.
All out of gas.
All right. I think now we are good to. What is your special attack again?
Close to dead.
And if I move you back, do you get the other one as well? You do. I think I'm gonna. I have no answer for the other one. I have no answer for the other one, but we'll try. Is that a clown face in that?
You're up.
There was a clown face. Okay, you're gone. Can you...
Locked and loaded.
Oh, but it's just 12 minus 3. Okay, you're still okay. You're still good. You could use your special attack. What is your special attack, by the way? The attack is 6, so it's just barely.
Let's freaking go!
Out of my way.
Say when.
Full throttle!
Okay. And then... What is your special attack? What is happening? Okay, what is happening here? It's 6 plus 1. So if I put you over here, you'll just kill it entirely. But then... we wouldn't have enough for Tsubasa to finish off this one. Any other thing that I can do? have you move enough to get over here so you can...
My turn.
Attack is 2.
Let me at him.
Attack is 2 plus 1. Can you go... You can hit over here.
Bang, bang, bang!
Gotcha. Alright.
Here we go.
Can I move you over here? Put you like right here? Is it... Wait, it did say 3, didn't it?
Good to go.
He only has 2.
I'll show you what's up. Just watch me.
Just do this and then Takumi and then...
That's what I'm talking about! Did you see that?
I think...
Let's go. Here.
Okay. We have 207% right at the very end. And so you should be able to
I'm taking the wheel.
use killing boost here and kill this one. And I think that should end the fight. I don't think the... Based on what literally just happened in Wave 1, I think it doesn't continue, essentially, if you kill the main bosses, I think. Or about to test that theory now, I guess. User is immune to stun. No stun. That's their passive skill. I keep forgetting I need to check out what they have as well. That would be helpful.
They're gonna hear this engine roar.
Ah, that's cool. That's me. Okay.
Guess who's back?
I'm sorry, Tatami. I should have never doubted you. You were the key to winning this. Your death was key to this. Are they trying to form? Slightly terrifying, but okay. The heck?
Used? What's next? A giant Mac?
It almost... I don't know if that's like... I don't know. It's like it almost... Technically speaking, I guess you could also maybe say that it kind of sounds like Hiroko. So maybe... I don't know if that's like a story-based thing. I don't think so. Like, Hiroko she could be lying, of course. Hiroko seemed pretty gung-ho about like, I'm gonna win on this side of the battle and with this victory and like everything will be a-okay. So maybe that's something separate? I'm not entirely sure.
Actually, I think that's this commander's true form.
So then, if we take it out, this will be over.
Hey, Tsubasa, that class weapon of yours is freaking sweet. It's like some kind of tricked out car or something.
It is pretty cool. But you get a motorbike too, my guy. Both of you are very similar in that sense.
Thanks. The first time I used it, it was a total disaster. I spewed all over the interior.
Oh.
This
Oh.
time, I've got the sick bag and tinted windows so I can fight with total peace of mind.
This time. Isn't this your first time on the battlefields? Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, that's great.
Yay, my gift helped.
No matter how strong the enemy we're facing is, I won't be afraid anymore. Knowing you all have my back gives me limitless courage. I feel like I could take on the whole world right now. When we fight side by side, we become more than the sum of our parts. We're more than just a scattered group of fighters. We're a team.
Okay. I think that in the beginning I was saying like Eito is kind of like Kirigiri and stuff like that, where he's like he seems level-headed, he seems pretty reasonable and stuff like that, but he's giving is like he could also be technically like Nagito, but less so. He's giving more Nagito. Every time he goes on his whole speech about, yes, my friends. Oh, seeing all my friends here just fills me with so much hope to fight. We're a team together. Like, every time he keeps doing that, it's just like, what's with you, buddy? What is this? Are you just really naive, or is there, I don't know.
Let's do this, everyone! With our powers combined, there's nothing we can't do!
Yeah.
Sheesh. I got embarrassed just standing here listening to you say all that.
Yep. Get used to it, buddy. He does that a lot. He does that a lot. Squad 2 Commander. Uvatu, I guess, is what you said? Okay. So in this case, 35. Okay, that's what I figured as much. In this case, it is actually beneficial to take out all of these guys so that they don't go over here, especially not over here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize. My apologies. And make our way kind of to where we need to go before we head over here. I think it's actually beneficial that way. Where do I want to go from here?
Rev it up! Let her rip!
I've got this.
I want to stay. Well, I forgot. It's these ones, these orange ones. I want to stay away from these ones because they're kind of annoying. But I'm pretty sure you can reach me from over there. That's okay. You, Gaku, 20. Are they all at 20? Were they always all at 20 before? Or is this kind of just like a rounded number? It seems very specific, you know? I did definitely take damage on each of these, but... Or did I take damage on this one? Huh. Anyway.
Let's freaking go!
You definitely need to go over... Definitely over here.
Let it loose!
Okay. And then... Honestly, this is one of my favorite songs of the game. It's just so pumped up. It is. I noticed that it plays every wave 3 of just like, oh, this is the final battle. It's very... Well, not near in a sense, but like, I guess the chanting is very like near reminiscent, right? But it's very hype. It's very hype for sure. No. I want you to...
Watch out!
It's easy pickings for you right there. No, don't end turn. What are these guys gonna do? What are you two gonna do?
I'm ready whenever.
Well, you can't do anything else, and I really don't want you to use your special skill right now, honestly.
We better get moving.
I could boost Hemo Anima if I wanted to.
I'm ready whenever.
What is your attack? Your attack is 3?
Let's do it to it!
And your attack is 1. That's actually an issue. Maybe I'll boost your Hemo Anima. Even though it's like, I don't know, are they gonna die? Are they gonna die during this wave? It's all possible. Anything is possible. I'm gonna end my turn. I'm gonna end my turn and see where we end up. Oops.
Damn it!
Don't screw with me.
I can't believe the other one was able to reach him. the two orange ones for Takumi and Takemaru's side. Oops. When an enemy uses a charged skill, purple warning spaces will appear before the attack is launched during their next turn. Oh. Oh. You can stop the charge skill from activating by reducing the enemy's armor to 0. Gotcha. Okay.
We better get moving.
This is not gonna help. Can I...
I'm ready whenever.
You might have to use your special attack.
We better get moving.
Righteous punishment. Was it always called that? Let's...
Allow me to take them down.
Okay.
I hope I helped a little.
And...
Here we go!
Hold on. Can I check something with you? Your movement range is pretty expansive. Maybe I should just keep you right there and have you...
Do it!
What about you? Hold on. What about you? You can get right over there, though, and you can self-destruct? Not that I think it would be an issue, per se. Yeah, there's no more enemies over on this area. So, you know what? I'm gonna have you... I'm gonna have you defensive stance. I don't think it's that big of an issue. Hold on. Hold on, one more time. Oh, you can get right up here. Okay, yeah. Let's dash. Let's get out of the way. Let's get out of the way. Okay. That's it for those two. For over here, there's a bunch of emanating aura, which is not scary at all. All right, let's just move over here instead.
Let's do this. Knocked it out of the park.
My turn.
You're just gonna keep spamming me with status effects, essentially. Maybe I should defensive stance right here. What is your attack? Your attack is 2?
Let's go.
And your attack is 4.
Let's
yeah.
do this.
Either you can only dash in a very specific way. Anyway.
I've got this.
Take that.
Okay. Now, over here. Over here.
Ready when you are.
Can I put you, like, right here and it will still hit? Okay.
Just watch me.
Mow 'em down.
I'll show you what's up.
And then again, honestly.
Get the hell out of my way! You saw that, right?
Okay, and now we have a chance for special attacks. What's going on with you right now? Details unknown. Details are very unknown. But you can reach the portal thing, so I'm a little worried about that.
I'm good whenever. Ready when you are.
Hold on.
Locked
Wait.
and loaded. Ready when you are.
6.
Let's freaking go! Let me handle it.
6 plus 1. And a specific movement that will hit them. Such as this.
I'll hit you with all I got. Yes!
I wonder what the design choice is behind like him specifically having a Gatling gun. Is it because he has like the only thing I can think of, which is like but it's like he has a large family, therefore there's a lot of people. He's usually responsible for accounting for a lot of people, and then in battle he can account for a lot of enemies by, you know, just mowing them all down. So it's more of a numbers thing for him. Let us
Rev it up!
Oh, you can't move. You can't move.
I'm good whenever.
Come over here and help.
Shifting gears.
It might be slightly undone with everything. But I wanna...
Good to go.
Oh, you can't move. Okay. Can I put you over here? And have you attack the enemy? I can, but you're kind of in range. Hold on. What is the range of this enemy? About there. Yeah.
Here we go.
I don't like putting Takumi up against the boss. It doesn't feel like he's very good at it, to be honest. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yes.
Can't give up. I'm spent.
Uh-oh.
Can still-
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I must have thought that there was a defensive
Feel
stance
so
there.
weak.
That got me good.
Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and...
Let's do it to it.
Actually, can you do it? Oh, you can't. You're stunned. Gotcha.
Here we go.
Oh, you're freaking... You're completely stunned. Like, you can't do anything. Gotcha. Completely stunned.
Let's give it to him! Let her rip! Let's freaking go!
Oh, he can only move over there,
Leave
essentially.
it to me.
Deadlights. For whatever reason, your Deadlights has a very specific opening. I just want to get these two. Can't move at all.
I'm taking the wheel.
Can it reach him? No. No. All right. Defensive stance. What is the hitbox on Deadlights as well? Nope. Okay. I need you to dash over here. What do I want to do here?
Ready when you are.
I think we do want to use Killing Boost. We have to do it in such a way that it hits the back row as well, because they're going to get to Gaku, and that might be an issue. That might be an issue if we don't do that. If we don't deal with that. Alright, the stun... Sorry. I completely forgot. The stun is a result of using this special attack, therefore. Okay.
Let's do this!
There's nothing much else. You can only use telekinesis, so you're not that bad, per se. Per se. But can these guys... They can only attack.
Let's give it to him! Oh yeah!
Oh, it's plus 2 AP? Okay. That might be helpful for...
Let's go!
Oh, it's still 1 though. It's still 1 though.
Let's do this! Let her rip!
Stun, yeah. Have you finished off over here, and then hopefully you can go and join the others.
Knocked it out of the... Let's give it to him!
But you're fatigued right now, so...
Full throttle!
Can't do anything for you. Can't do anything for you. The only thing that might be helpful, maybe, is to defensive stance Darumi for when she inevitably has to join the fight. Alright, let's see what goes. Let's see where it goes. Okay. Not nervous at all. Maybe slightly nervous. 7.
You gotta be kidding.
Okay. You're back in the fight.
My body.
I need you to...
Here we go. It's not over yet.
Before you do that, hold on. There's something I need you
Let's
to do.
give it to him.
And that is dash. I need to try and get over here. It's probably priority. And then... And he's gone.
Hauling ass! Full throttle!
Range is not enough. Okay. We'll move you again then.
Let's freaking go!
Hold on. Hold on. The thing I should also be thinking about is like...
Here we go!
Whatever... is that whatever happens, essentially. Was my thought. It's like, I'm gonna still be able to retry this wave. And like... There's no need to highly deliberate over it.
Seriously depressing. Fine. Seriously depressing.
Can you only move in the... Yeah, you only can. I think your special attack is way out of range. Okay.
Hauling ass!
Can you reach or
Full
no?
throttle!
You can reach a little bit. Alright.
I'll smoke 'em! It's up to you from here.
I think we should be able to end the turn. You're gonna come back next round, which is good. And you'll also be here, and you just kind of chill and hang out. And we'll hope for the best.
I can keep going.
We do have your last resort. I don't think you're gonna make it over to the other side of the battlefield, so like... It would be overkill. It would be overkill, to say the least. But you could do so if you wanted to, I guess.
This certainly isn't good.
Your attack is 2. You have 3.
It's not over yet.
Let's just
This
use it.
certainly isn't good.
Cause his movement is gonna be limited anyway. He's already he's already kind of
Going. It's not over yet.
Can he use it actually? He might be out of range. There we go. We can use it like this.
No way forward.
Okay.
Through. Carry on without me, everyone.
Plus 1 AP. I believe everyone is...
Fine.
You can't dash where I need you to dash. You can go, like, 1. There we go. And just to...
Seriously depressing.
Yeah. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think we can end the turn now and hope for the best, even though it's looking pretty meh. It's looking pretty meh. have to restart? Is it just like the... Oh, you can heal the others as well. Okay. What happens when you have to restart? Is it, I assume it's from the beginning of the wave and not, like, the beginning of the whole fight. Otherwise, that would be rough. Otherwise, that would be rough. You're stunned. I'm not gonna worry about you.
I'm taking the wheel.
Can you accelerate over to Dotomy, or... Let's move Dotomy over first of all.
Okay, your turn now.
Okay. I should definitely not use your special attack. But your attack is 4, so whatever happens... I should not use your special attack because he's still stunned. He's gonna be stunned after... Unstunned after this round. So maybe he could... No. No, he couldn't. I don't think he could. He's got low attack, right? It kind of... Hold on. Can I... No. I'd like to see his skills again. Just... I know he can't move right now. I'd like to see his skills again.
I'm good whenever.
Yeah, its attack is 6.
I'm taking the wheel.
What I should do is...
Ready when you are.
Deadlights. Here?
Out of the way.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
And then deadlights... Again? Again, I guess?
Watch out. Ready when you are.
Because again, Dotomy is stunned, right? Yeah, okay.
I'm taking the
So...
wheel.
Just spam it, get down to 6, and then use the final ability. Yeah? So special attack R1?
Leave it to me.
Oh, it's at 7. Why is it at 7? Can you... Hold on.
I'm good whenever.
It'll go down to 6 now.
Take this.
No, and then R1 special attack. This will be 0. I think we're good to go.
They're gonna hear this engine roar.
You win. Alright, cool. Cool. Hi, Takumi.
yeah,
Hi,
I'm
Eito.
back.
Hey, the other person, Gaku. There we go, that's his name, Gaku. Alright, cool.
Did we win?
That was really fun. It was like an addition of additional spaces, right? And obviously we're getting... I mean, obviously we're getting new characters with new skills, but like the additional battlefields that you have to account for and take into account. It was pretty fun. I was worried there, because, you know, it's not like this is my preferred genre of gameplay. So it's like I was worried there. It's like, oh man, am I messing it up? But I think the game is pretty generous, even to people who are not familiar with this sort of genre. And I believe it's because it's the idea that everyone, likely a lot of people who are playing this game are also fans of Danganronpa, and Danganronpa has a very different gameplay style. It doesn't mean that you can't branch out and make something that's completely different from that and put a lot of thought and effort into that. You just want to be understanding of like what the fan base, how the fan base might struggle with this, essentially. So it's still a pretty generous game system, but I enjoyed it. It was all right. Did we win?
Yeah, I think so.
So, what do we do with this one?
Also, not Takemaru. Takumi is always dying. He's always dying. He just kind of sucks as a unit. I don't know. Maybe there's like better use for him. He kind of is meh.
This one. Oh. I see what you mean.
Can't leave it alive or it'll just come after us again.
Is it like all of it is armor, or just the face and the boobs are armor? Because it looks like just the face and the boobs are armor.
Guess one of us will have to strike the finishing blow, like Mistress Hirako did before.
No, we don't have to.
It's kind of a lot of effort, though. Who wants to do it?
I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. It seems kind of fishy. We don't have to, right?
The finishing blow? You mean kill them?
Oh yeah, you guys don't know. You guys don't know.
Person or anything. It's just an invader.
I don't know about that, darn. I don't know, something. I don't know if they're human per se, but I also don't know if we're human, honestly.
Hey, why can this one use hemoanima anyway? Just how many of the invaders have powers like ours?
We still don't know. Hiruko might have been able to tell us, but...
We can talk about this later. We gotta hurry or it's gonna revive.
Even if it's our enemy, I don't relish the thought of sucking out its power and leaving it a dried up husk. But I guess somebody's gotta do it.
Alright, so I guess now we get choices. I can't remember what the, as we all look down. The last POV, the last thing you see before you die. It's pretty intimidating, man. I don't envy this person. I can't remember what are the benefits of choosing a specific person over another person. Likely gameplay benefits, and right now, like I said, Takumi is Takumi is not a great unit. Eito also, you know, is also a little bit squishy. So if there's any gameplay benefits to doing this, maybe giving them to Eito would help him and his situation. You know what? Let's do Eito.
Understood. I'll do it.
It's kind of messed up giving this task to him, but okay.
It's over.
Yay! 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 I feel so happy about my life choices. Extermination complete. This is not good. Eito's hemoanima was boosted. There we go. That's the reason why you would do this. Special attack +1 and voltage gained +10. All right. I'm guessing maybe Eito, I was gonna say Eito maybe is the MVP. That's why he's here. But I think I just used his ability the most. D. Yeah, that's fair. I didn't think I did a good job on that one. I wasn't really protecting the tower, to be fair. I want to say they get stat boost, not sure. Yeah, it seems like they're getting a permanent stat boost, which is good. I thought if it's more of a story-based gameplay thing, it's like you always want to maybe avoid having Takumi be the killer, but I'm starting to think that's not the case. I'm starting to think it's not like that. Total turns 11, defense rate 10%. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Enemy battle completes. Yes, enemies killed. Oh, yeah, that's also true. If you leave like leftover the like scrub enemies, that's also gonna lower your rating as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Nice kills. Okay. All right. Phew, it's finally over. Honestly, I thought it'd be a lot worse. Yeah, I didn't get as nauseous as I was expecting. I think my class armor helped me settle my stomach or something. Hey, I got something to say to you two. Takemaru came stomping up and slammed his hand on Gaku's shoulder. I had you all wrong. You were great out there. Oh? Thanks. We couldn't have won the battle without you. Truly, like literally. And your class weapons were so freaking badass. You think so?
Yeah, you should have let me take yours for a spin sometime, Gaku.
Yeah, you would say that, wouldn't you?
I want to pull out one of those cool headshots on you.
Shoot the enemy, not me! That goes for you too, Tsubasa. You were drifting around the battlefield like you were some kind of off-road stunt rally.
Really?
Thanks. Most people don't know good driving technique when they see it. Okay, so you do have your license then. It's like, sometimes, probably, I don't know. I doubt some of the characters in Danganronpa would have their license. They made it sound like Hope's Peak as well as like this, I don't know, it's in a city, so maybe they don't have to have one. But you, as a mechanic, also learn to drive, stuff like that. It's okay. It's all A-okay. Let's lay off the high fives and shoulder slaps, though, okay? I probably smell pretty funky right now. We're finally coming together as a team. I'm not sure if my heart can handle this much emotion. Okay, buddy. Do you need to go lie down for a few minutes? Alright, this calls for a celebration. Fire up the Rash-No-Matic and... On second thought, it's late and I'm beat. Let's do this tomorrow instead. Oh, now that Hiroko isn't here, I guess the other people can eat freely, blah blah blah, if I can speak. They can probably eat food freely, and it's A-okay. Yeah, it's practically morning already. We're gonna need our rest. And I really need to take a shower. Oh man, it'd be so much easier if I could stay awake while I'm asleep. True, Dotami. So true. So true, bestie. Feeling triumphant yet exhausted from another successful battle, we shuffle back to our rooms for some well-deserved rest. And it's time for another break. I think we're gonna end probably somewhat soon, but I kind of want to go if I can, presumably until like day 19, hopefully. Maybe, but it depends on how much story-based stuff is here. Anyway, let me go over to Burb's screen. I will be right back in a few minutes. Alrighty, I am back. Let me go over to game screen again. And tab back into the game. Alrighty, and continuing. I don't know where the story is going from here. I don't know. I don't know anymore. And it's hard for me to theorize too, because like it's not like an actual, like when I say, oh, why don't we all band together against Hiriko or something like that, it depends on where the story goes from here, but it might not necessarily be a criticism, but it does mean that the ways that I think about, the ways that I would handle this situation are not being explored. Therefore, my theorizing is probably off the mark for the most part, for like the tone of what this is trying to accomplish, right? So in that sense, in that way, it's like, well, we'll just see where the story goes. Phew. The moment I got back to my room, I let out a huge sigh, and collapsed onto the bed. I was too tired to even lift a finger. All that stress and fatigue really added up. How long am I going to have to keep doing this? I hadn't forgotten Hiriko or the weird ghost boy that you didn't tell anyone about. I certainly did, actually. It's been a while that we've been locked in gameplay, so I kind of forgot about it. But I couldn't summon the energy to think about them right now. Just let me sleep. I closed my eyes and almost immediately sank into a deep, dreamless sleep. Day 18. I opened my eyes. I was awake, but... Ow, 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 ow! My legs hurt. My arms hurt. My chest, my neck, and abdomen hurt. I hurt in places I didn't even know the correct anatomical term for. My whole body was a big mass of muscle pain. Guess I overdid it. You were constantly dying out there. I mean, I guess it was Eito who was really the one who died constantly, consistently. But you were also dying out there, Takumi. I had no idea yesterday put so much strain on my body. Our previous battles had left me pretty tired the day after, but never like this. What time is it anyway? I struggled to sit up, tentatively raising my head until I could see the clock on the wall. It's past 1 p.m. already. Oh shoot! Wow, I really slept in. I didn't feel refreshed at all. Even after hauling myself out of bed and getting dressed, I still felt only half awake. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'll go see if they're in the cafeteria. Forcing myself to move, I slowly made my way towards our usual meeting place, my back hunched over like an old man's. When I finally got to the cafeteria, I wasn't sure whether to be surprised or deflated by what I saw. Sire? Aw, shoot.
Good morning, Takumi. How are you feeling today?
Okay, we all look like shit. We all look like shit. Look at Gaku dying in the background. He's like, oh god, why me? Why? He's regretting his life choices. As you should, buddy. As you should.
You took your sweet time. I only got here a minute ago too, though.
Yeah.
Hey guys. Are your muscles hurting as much as mine?
Not just my muscles. My throat feels like it's been lined with sandpaper. All that throwing up must have inflamed it.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, wait, is that... I mean, Takumi did say it's like, oh, like my throat is also hurting as well. It's like, is this taking a physical bad toll on our bodies? It's like, no, I think it's just Tsubasa, maybe.
I don't even know if I can lift a pair of chopsticks right now.
Serves you right, Gaku. Serves you right.
Darumi has encountered a fatal error and has to shut down. She will continue in power-saving mode until fully charged.
Very cool, Darumi. I always say very cool, Darumi. Very neat. Thank you for that. But also, like, I kind of like her. She is kind of my I'd say probably my favorite character right now. I don't know. I'd probably say that, yeah. Friggin' Ima. Oh boy, it's me. Congratulations on another win, everybody. Go ahead and order whatever you want. You've earned it. Stay where you are. We'll bring it to you. Oh, yay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The Tsukumo twins went back and forth to the Rash Nomadic, bringing us our breakfast. Or was it lunch? Here's your avocado cheeseburger, Tsubasa. I added a thick layer of peanut butter as a nice little extra.
Ooh.
You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have, actually. I mean, you really shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And for Mr. Marugo, a bowl of rice with thin strips of cow flesh on top. Is this really food? Must be working class schmo thing. Hey, insulting me is one thing, but don't diss Gyudon. I was about to say, it's like you never heard of it? Are they rich? I don't know. I don't know any more about those two. How come you being so nice today, Ima? Nice for you, I mean. I just want to make sure you all have the nourishment you need to recover your fighting strength. If the invaders launched another attack while you were in this state, we'd all be the proverbial creek. We'd all be up the proverbial creek without a paddle. Blah, blah, blah. Don't say that. You're gonna jinx it. It probably won't happen so soon, but there will be other attacks. Last night proved they're not shy about attacking at night either. So we gotta live in constant fear of when our next battle's gonna be. My rotten luck just keeps getting rottener. Speaking of the future, what are we going to do from here on? I think I know what everyone's going to say, but I'd like to make sure. I'm too tired to go on living. I'll veg out until I feel better. Good for you. Good for you. I'll bring your food to you. Just tell me what you want. At least this way I can help out the rest of the team. Aw. Shoma, anything to say? You didn't say anything, actually. I forgot about that. Sorry, I didn't help out with the food. I was worried you might catch my chronic loseritis while your immune systems are already under so much stress. Feel free to keep ignoring me, by the way. Think of me as some kind of gremlin that randomly makes noises now and then. Except, you know, not a cute one. I can't even begin. I don't know where. Good luck talking to me. I don't know. I couldn't begin to try and convince him. Alright, let's go Eito. What's this about our future plans, Eito? First we lose Sire. Now it looks like Hiroko isn't coming back either. So should we keep looking for her or choose a new leader? Should we keep defending the school like before? We need to consider our options. I almost forgot about that. Did she really have some kind of secret passage out of here? No, she was murdered by the traitor hiding in our ranks. Quit it, you're going to make everyone paranoid. Guys, knock it off. It ain't cool to speak ill of the dead. So you think he's dead. Rather she. You think she's dead. Okay. And if she's still alive, she'll probably come back and explain herself soon enough. Sire and Hiroko both knew something about this war and disappeared before they could tell us about it. We may have to accept that we're never gonna learn the whole truth. Knowing that, what do you all think we should do from here on out? It's not like we can leave. Nothing we can do except run out 100 days. But all that stuff about going home when we're done, is it still gonna happen without Sire here? I wish we knew that much at the very least. We're supposed to be here on a vital mission to defend the future of humanity. Isn't that right? Surely people in charge wouldn't leave us here unsupervised. They've got some way to contact them, whoever they are. Sire must be in charge of that, too. Now that he's gone, we've probably been cut off. For a mission this important, you'd think they'd have some fail-safes in place, wouldn't you? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like it feels like they care more about seeing what we do under captivity than they care about actually seeing us defend the school. Otherwise, there'd be different ways to communicate. It's like a failsafe, something to say is like, hey, just in case this happens, maybe everything Sire told us was a lie, and this whole thing is a twisted reality show set up that's by a charade of ultra-rich super dudes. I mean, I wasn't really thinking the Squid Game specifically, but I mean, yeah, I was kind of thinking that. I was like, reality show, maybe? I don't know. They're probably out there right now, sipping champagne and getting off on seeing us suffer. What part of that was funny? This really sucks, though. At least before we had some hope about learning the truth. I know it's frustrating to have all these unanswered questions, but the invaders are targeting this school. There's no doubt about that. That means the part about there being something important here is true. Why else would they keep attacking so persistently? All right, probably we'll end stream after this conversation. Probably, maybe. So I think the 100-day time limit must have been a grain of truth in it as well. I don't doubt something will happen on the 100th day. As to whether that will include us going home, all we can do is have faith that it will. I guess so. We don't really have any other options, do we? We'll be okay. It'll all work out in the end, one way or another. Yeah, let's go with that. I seriously don't want to think about this anymore. The only way I'm going to get through this is by focusing on all the awesome stuff I'll do once I get home. I'll be hailed as the hero who saved mankind. Money, honor, women, they'll all be mine for the taking. Everyone who made fun of me will get their just desserts, and the world will enter a new era with me leading the way. You're starting to sound like a supervillain now, but okay. We spent a little longer in the cafeteria, eating a meal that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner all rolled into one. Once we were done, we went back to our rooms. I was still aching all over, but at least I had a full stomach. This really hurts. Back in my room, I collapsed onto the bed and just lay there for a while. Staying on my feet was too much effort. I'd already wasted most of the day doing nothing, although after last night's battle, maybe that was only natural. In fact, it was probably better for me to take it easy and allow my body to recover. Maybe I'll take a shower and hit the sack. I spent the rest of the day lying in bed, not doing anything noteworthy. Before I knew it, my 18th day at Last Defense Academy had passed me by. Is the invader attack gonna happen sooner than we think? I mean, we should be rested up by now, but still.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine!
What's going on? What's going on? Okay, he's on a elliptical now, I think, is what those are called. Wait, this is day 19, it's not even day 20. What does this mean? What does this mean? I wish Takumi or anyone else would comment on these announcements of just like, what the hell? What the hell is this?
Get ready for your 19th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wait, 19? Well, that's a good round number. A real milestone if ever I heard one. In honor of the occasion, I've prepared...
A good round number? Okay. All right.
I've unlocked some new facilities. Feel free to check out the garage on the first floor and the library on the second.
Okay, so every time we get a new sprite like this, it's the game's way of saying like, hey, maybe don't skip through this because there's gonna be something important for him to say.
The VR machine in the trading room's been updated too. All part of the service. Be sure to sharpen up your skills, allow your creativity to bloom, and slaughter the vile invaders more efficiently than ever.
Ow. Okay, no, we're not healed. We're not healed up, actually. The pain in my muscles wasn't completely gone, but I felt a lot better than I did yesterday. What's the idea of making the 19th milestone a day anyway? All that good round number stuff made no sense. Okay, thank you. This is all that I've wanted. This is all that I've wanted. I feel like we were more interactive with the Monokubs and like Monami and Monokuma and all their different stuff, right? I feel like we were definitely more interactive of being like, what the hell was that about? He probably wanted us to call him out on it and watch us squirm. No use getting worked up about it now. I guess I should go take a look at the new rooms. Alright. Well, we have new facilities to check out next time. Let me go over and save. How many different save slots do I have? Quite a bit, actually. Quite a bit. I'm likely only to use the first page, though. Let's go right here. Day 19. Alright. Alright. Well, it seems at the very least that the story is progressing more smoothly at this point, right? Because we have more fighters. So it's like all of the hard work that was set up eventually paid off, and we have more fighters and a different perspective on the gameplay as well, with like the different fields and stuff like that. Again, I really like that, how you're like maintaining multiple different hubs, I guess, essentially. You're protecting multiple different points on the map. I like that. I think it's cool. As for story, still moving slow, but I mean, I don't know what's happening. I was not expecting Hiroko to go missing. That's the thing. Is like, are these characters even gonna be like? Surely they'll be replaced. Again, it's like I see people on the Steam covers. Like, we have to be getting more people, except the people that we currently have are disappearing. So like, what's gonna happen? Surely not the whole cast is gonna be like replaced out with whatever new cast or whatever. I don't think so. But it's very interesting. It's like I have no clue where the story is heading or what it's trying to do right now. It's a lot of intrigue, but it's like I feel almost like slightly too lost of just like what's the idea behind it? What's the idea behind it? I can't entirely tell. Which, I mean, to be fair, is probably the intended experience, right? Takumi is also feeling the same way of just like, I don't even know, man. I don't even know what to do. It's just me kind of walking around. So he's having the same experience. We're having the same experience. That's probably intentional, but it's very, this is not what I was expecting, I guess, is what I would say. Classic Dangan style game. Nothing makes sense until it does at the very end. I guess so. Although it makes... Monokuma sets down the rules pretty quickly. Monokuma is like, hey, you need to go and do the killing game, and like each chapter... That's another thing too. This game seemingly does not have chapters. Maybe we get to day 20 and it's chapter 2 or something, I don't know. But this game does not have chapters, so it does feel like it's not broken up into any consistent format. It's just one long drag of just like, you're gonna be here for like 100 days. Get ready. And it's like, that's crazy. Whereas Monokuma sets things up, he's like, here are all the ground rules, you know what to expect each chapter, even if the details are like slightly meh, you don't know like what exactly to expect. So I think that's why in some sense it feels kind of like we're on the rails of like what the story wants us to see and experience, but I also just have no idea what's going on. I just have no clue. I don't know. So, but I'll be interested in seeing where it goes next time. So let me go over to, I guess we're gonna go out and raid on Twitch, and then for YouTube side, I should probably call it for here. So if I go here and here, this one right here, yeah, okay. Cool, neat, awesome, incredible, amazing. All right, well, if you are here on, oh, that kind of glitched out, sorry. Anyway, if you're here on the YouTube side, thank you so much for hanging out for a little bit. I really appreciate it. I will be back with some more of this game next week and some more of Ever 17 on Thursday. So we'll be continuing this Uchikoshi Danganronpa, I guess, experience. We're playing a lot of similar-esque games, I guess, in the mystery and the intrigue. But have a wonderful rest of your night here over on YouTube. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye-bye. All right.